How you doing, everybody? It's Jay Nanda, San Antonio Metal Music Examiner with Access.com, coming to you from the inaugural Houston Open Air Festival with a bunch of bands playing today on the second and final day of the festival, not the least of which was supposed to be today's kickoff by September Mourning, but with the threat of potential lightning, some bands had to be pushed back and outright canceled. But the day is not going to be a total wash because we graciously have September here for a nice conversation. How are you? Welcome to Houston.
I'm sad. Womp womp.
They were supposed to go on at 11:15 this morning, especially on the heels of yesterday where you did play at the Texas Mutiny Festival in Dallas-Fort Worth.
That was amazing.
At the Texas Motor Speedway. So let me live vicariously through you since you won't be playing today. Tell me all about yesterday.
Oh, yesterday was incredible. The crowd was just, it was amazing. We were, again, one of the openers, and but we had a huge crowd, and they were just ravenous for us. It was really incredible. I went out there and jumped off stage, went into the crowd a little bit, said hello to everybody as I was
saw
singing.
The pictures, yes.
You know, it was just great. My guitar player jumped off a huge speaker and didn't face plant, which I was happy about. So it was good. It was really good.
Today must have been so tough for you guys. Can you kind of give me a little synopsis as to what it was like preparation-wise? Again, they were supposed to be the first band going on at 11:15 this morning. Preparation-wise, how long were you awake? You know, when did you get the news?
I woke up, well, we left Texas Mutiny last night, probably around 8, because we wanted to get here early and get a hotel room. So we got in at around 11, got a hotel room, woke up at 5:30 this morning. Came here, I started makeup probably around 7 o'clock in the morning, and then I was told at around 10 that we probably were going to have to cancel. So I was all ready to go, and then there was lightning. And the skies were clear, but I heard that if there is lightning within the radius, 7-mile radius, you do have to cancel. So, you know, and I love Danny and all of his concerts and everything that he throws, Monster Energy, and we're very lucky to be featured on the stage today, and unfortunately we weren't.
Yeah, the festival was plagued with that yesterday with a bunch of bands canceling because of the threat of lightning and rain. 8 bands ended up playing, but we have September Mourning here, and go get their new album, Volume 2, which is a continuation or pretty much the development of a whole concept era. I don't want to take it. You go ahead and explain it to everybody, the whole concept behind Volume 2, and a lot of themes that are prevalent within the band's music. And on that album, take it away. What would you like fans to know about the record?
Well, the record is Volume 2. Volume 1 was our EP that first came out like a year and a half ago. We put that out by ourselves. Volume 2 is on Sumerian Records. And we are a transmedia band, which means that we are based on a storyline. I play a character on stage. The other band members play characters on stage. We call our performances soul collections. So we were supposed to have a huge soul collection here today. Unfortunately, no soul collection. But yeah, and so we wrap everything around the storyline. The story comes first. The music is an integral part of that, which tells the story. We also have visuals, comic books that go for Top Cow and Image Comics. I developed this story with Mark Silvestri, who's very well known in the comic book scene and world. So yeah, it's quite a big project.
Soul Collections, like she said, and her fans are known as Children of Fate.
Yes.
I consider myself one of those. Hopefully, I'll welcome to the family. Hopefully,
Yes,
within
definitely,
the club.
Definitely.
So, yes, but thank you. You saw it here first. But what else would you like the fans to know about music, or the music? Any songs in particular that stand? I know Eye of the Storm has been a big hit for you guys.
Yeah, Eye of the Storm's been doing really well at radio. If it's playing on your station, please go ahead and request it, or Sirius, or anywhere you want to request it. It's been doing really well. It's basically a call to arms for our Children of Fate, like call to arms to anybody who's kind of felt beaten down and lost their way. And it's kind of like the guiding light of finding your way back to your home, or that grounded spot in your heart. And it has a little bit of September story within the verses as well, which is kind of like a little, Easter egg for the fans out there.
Where did this whole transmedia theme come about? Was it something when you were a little girl that you said you knew you wanted to be a rock star? Was it something as early as then that you knew you wanted to do to be different than all the other bands out there, or was it something that just developed with the way the music was written?
No, it was. I went to school for theater and drama, and art and design and ballet and dance and, you know, acting. So when I got out of school, I wanted to do something that was a cumulative sort of art project that had all of that within it. So I wanted, and music hadn't really done that in a very, very long time. The last person I really knew that did that was Alice Cooper, I'd say, because he played a character on stage that wasn't himself, and he told these stories, and he had like a guillotine and this night. So I wanted to do something very much like that. So 6 years ago or so, I started writing the story and coming up with the concept, and it took a while to get it together. And then finally, about two years ago, we launched the project fully and really got it together and put the comic books out and put the volume 1 and volume 2 out.
Definitely a whole project that's more than just your typical 10-song album or anything like that is worth checking out. As a former first chair violinist, although way back when in 6th and 7th grade.
Nice.
September Mourning has incorporated violin into their music as well, but it's still heavy as heck.
Yeah.
So
I love strings.
I would love to know your whole thought about incorporating that instrument into your music.
Well, Jinx from Black Veil Brides is a very good friend of mine, and I asked him, because I know he plays electric violin, and I was like, hey, why don't you come in, because I love strings, so I put them everywhere. My producer gets mad at me because I just put them everywhere. So he's like, we have to take them out, there's too many strings, you're not writing a symphony, you're writing a rock song. So, but nevertheless, I still got him in the studio, and he did a bunch of stuff on the album, and a couple of songs came out of it, and yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Awesome. Well, for future albums, future music, is the story keep continuing?
Yes.
Is that the plan?
There's 2 comic books out right now, The Hand of Fates and A Murder Reapers, and those go with volume 1 and volume 2. And then that's a 4-story arc, so you're going to see 2 more issues of that comic book, which is going to form a graphic novel, which will come out with probably a compilation album. And then you're going to start another story arc, because, you know, she swaps souls, she's a human reaper hybrid, she fights fate, she fights the world of the dead. So there's a lot of different storylines going on at the same time. So we're very excited to bring it to life.
Awesome stuff to look forward to. And I have to ask you, since I know, of course, the performance today got axed through issues beyond anyone's control, but since I do represent San Antonio, any plans in the near future to come to San Antonio?
There will be an announcement very soon to come down to Texas, and we hope to see all of you again at our solo auction.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Welcome. Thank you for taking the time. September Mourning, go check out our music. For September Mourning, this is Jay Nanda, San Antonio Metal Music Examiner with Access.com, reminding you, don't hang them out to dry. Hold them up high.